My name's Steve.
My name's Jake.
And we're
Frayed Not TV.
Good morning, buddy.
Morning, Dad.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm tired.
That's okay. So what we're going to talk about today in our very first issue of Frayed Not TV is hammock camping with kids. I love to hammock camp because I'm an old guy and my knees kind of getting in and out of a tent these days don't work as good. Jake, you just like it because it's comfortable, right?
Mainly, that's the whole reason.
So all this equipment that Jason will talk about and I'm going to talk about, you've used for at least 2 years, maybe a little longer. So
I think it's been 2.5.
Yeah, so we're telling you this from experience, and part of it is the simple setup, and the size is small, and the weight's pretty light, so it works good for you. Mm-hmm. So what type of hammock do you use, Jake?
The Sub 7 hammock.
How much does that cost?
Probably about $70.
Is it heavy?
No, it's 65 ounces.
You mean 6.5?
6.5.
So here, let's see. You want to show it to them?
All right, so this is what it goes down to pretty much, which I love it because it's so light and it's so easy to set up. All you have to do, and the cool thing about it is, all you do is look, you just have a carabiner.
And remember that moms and dads and kids that are looking at this that want to get in the hammock camping.
And friends.
And friends. Simple is good because they can. Jake sets this up on his own. I don't help him.
Except for the
tarp, but he's getting better at that. That's another issue. This is part one. So
2 parts.
the other part that we use is the straps that go to the tree. So he uses the Helio suspension system. About $35, weighs about 4 ounces. And it's the strap, the tree strap to protect the tree to keep you from damaging the bark, and the adjustment all built in together. You wrap this around the tree, run it back through itself, and then you hook it into this little tag here that says hook hammock here. See?
AKA, like, you would do it like this. You would just...
You want to show them?
Why not?
So, and this is set up like a whoopee sling suspension. So some of the top end hammocks have got this.
You would kind of just...
Perfect. We're right in there.
You can probably hear the dogs.
Yeah, they're out there. So that's his suspension system.
And you can also adjust it.
Now, underneath this hammock, you'll see his insulation because you can't lay stuff just in the hammock because it'll compress, right? Your sleeping bag. This goes under it, and the little bungees attach right into the same carabiners. This is the Ember 2 underquilt. It sells for about $100. It's synthetic, so if it gets wet, you don't have to pull it all out.
No, I'm just tightening it
It's synthetic, so if it gets wet, it's not a huge deal. You can wring it out. It'll still hold some of its insulation properties. And they say that it goes to 50 degrees, but how cold have you had it, buddy?
40.
Or lower.
Or lower, because...
It's been a great
hammock, but personally, I think we should go into sleeping bags.
Okay, so Jake's had a sleeping bag that he uses because sometimes when he's with the scouts, he's in a tent, so he needs a sleeping bag.
I really think that you're allowed to, in scouts, I think you're allowed to use a hammock.
Yeah, but a lot of times you're with your patrol.
I really enjoy that.
And then, but when he's in a hammock, he can just kind of unzip it and use it like a blanket with a foot box. So what's your sleeping bag? You've used this for a long time.
Oh, yeah. My sleeping bag is the North Face Furnace 35.
Right, and that's down to 35 degrees,
yes.
And you've had it down to 35. It's pretty light. It's, 2 pounds?
2 pounds, yeah.
It's got a really great lifetime warranty. How much does that about cost from...
This might be a shocker, but $179, which is really big.
It's a sleeping bag can be an expensive thing, but if you buy a really good one, with kids especially, their backpacks aren't so big and they can't carry so much weight. This is a down sleeping bag, so it compresses really small, and it does a great job of keeping you warm, and it's light. It's a hydrophobic down, so if you get it a little damp from your body moisture and stuff like that, it's still going to be good to go. So let's stop talking about this and let them see some of the video we took outside. What do you think?
I think that's a good.
So, this is our first issue. So if you see stuff you like, let us know. If you see things we could do better, please put it in the comment section below. If you really like us a bunch, subscribe, and so you'll know when our next videos come out. My name's Steve.
My name's Jay.
And we're Frayed Not TV.
And enjoy this video. setup, to be honest. It's a very good setup. Got your good straps. Make sure there's no dead trees around because you never know if they fall on you or not. This is my under quilt. I added it to my hammock. You saw that. And this is mainly just for keeping your back and buttocks and your legs warm because it can get cold at night. I like to use my my sleeping bag as my top quilt, also known as a blanket. Hey Diesel, how you doing? You want to put this in later on because you want it to just get fluffy and kind of let it settle down. So the way that you would do this is, first off, you would take your shoes off, as always, in a hammock. And then you would unzip it. You don't have to zip it all the way, just unzip it a little bit. Then put your thing on like this, and then pretty much make sure it's all in here.